Yo, I'm back, baby. I know it's been a while, there's been a lot going on, but I got myself a new ride. Thought this would be a good opportunity to do a garage update, and I got myself an amazing gold chain. It is 100% fake, so I've not lost my mind. Just put this on for fun. Maybe you'll see more of it in future videos, or if you really want it, maybe just say something in the comments. Anyway, 2020 Range Rover Autobiography. Got rid of the BMW. Hope you guys don't hate that, but car was amazing. I owned it for 8 years. It was really good to me. Went to a good home. He's a real car enthusiast. He actually has a C8, lives in South Florida also. But what drew me to this vehicle was the comfort, the luxury, certainly not the maintenance history or reputation that Range Rovers have, but I figured if I got one under warranty, I'd be okay. So far, so good. I've owned it for about 1,000 miles. I've been loving it. It really delivers everything I wanted, which is comfort, space, power. It's got the P525 supercharged V8, obviously all-wheel drive. I think it has 29 stereo speakers, so come on inside, I'll give you a tour, and you can check it out a little bit more. So, quick tour of the Range Rover. So, a couple things. The Autobiography gets you this really nice supple leather, and it is literally everywhere. They did such a great job with it. Seats feel like you're sitting on a couch. They even do leather down here. This is actually leather. It might not look like it, but it is. Obviously they don't go here on the rails, but I did change the floor mats to the rubber ones. It came with carpet, which actually matches up with the leather. So it was black with piping that was the same color. The car has the panoramic sunroof and a full leather headliner too. Look at the attention to detail on this. Even on the hand pulls, it's leather. The display is all digital. Here, I'll start it up. Three displays. Wood. I really like the color of the wood, and then the continuation of the wood on the steering wheel as well. The seats all have massagers in them. So this is the button that activates the massage. 3 memory settings. There's memory settings for the back seats. I believe they're like 22-way adjustable seats. It does have the adjustable air suspension so that when you get out of the car, here, you push this button here, and it'll lower the car. And then to put it back, you would just hit this button here. So some of the speakers I'll point out. So there's speakers up here, 2 there. There's a center speaker there. If you look on the door, there's a tweeter up kind of near where the mirror is. Then there's a speaker below it, and then I've got to believe there's 2 or 3 behind that gray mesh covering. There is a refrigerator in here. This is the refrigerator. Plenty of room for drinks and snacks. Oops. The back seat is super luxe too. 4-zone climate control, so you have the zones here. These are heated and cooled seats in the back, so fully ventilated. This is a nice console in the center with a little bit of storage space in here. And there's a little different area right there that you can put your cell phone on or pens. And then when you don't want this, you hit that button and you stow it. Creates a 3rd seat in the back row. Plenty of stowage space in the back. Full-size spare in here. This lifts up. There's a receptacle here and a 12-volt charger. This is how you can lower the car some more. So if I push this bottom button, it'll lower the car again. That's if you have a bad back or something and you need a little bit more assistance in getting something in the back of the car. You can also deploy the seats, and this is for the ski pass-through. So there's a little pass-through in the middle. If you push the button, it enables you to get, if you remember where that special executive armrest area was, there's actually a pass-through behind it, so you can push that down as well. And you can fold all of the seats remotely through the app. The app allows you to start the car. It allows you to change the interior temperature to cool it to the temperature that you want it to be at. So if, say it's a hot day and I'm sitting in a restaurant, I just finished my lunch, I can hit a button on the app to set the air conditioning at, say, 73 degrees. And when I get to the car, it'll be cooled to 73 degrees. I get in, I put my foot on the pedal, and I go. That's all I have to do. I don't even have to hit the start button again. So in the back, there's more speakers here. There's got to be a couple in here, I'm just not sure. There's a speaker right here, right in your face if you're on the back. And then you have speakers up on the roof. And then you have speakers in the back here. There is a subwoofer that is underneath, I believe it's underneath either the passenger seat or the passenger footwell. And it just sounds amazing. It's almost 900 watts, I believe, of power there. Anyway, like I mentioned earlier on, the engine is the P525. I'll show you the back of this car where it has the little plaque designating it. That's the plaque. It's in that squatty mode, so it's kind of low right now. It does have the soft closed doors and the side steps. Oops, let me get the soft close so I can show you. It does have the deployable side steps too, which will go back in. So I did PPF to the whole front end and the hood. Great guys did it for me. Turbo Tint in Pompano Beach, give them a shout out. They did full PPF on the front, like I mentioned, on the whole hood, and they also ceramic coated the car for me. So looks really spectacular. Really happy with it. Let's see if those steps will go back in. There you go. So the car will go to a normal drive height when you hit like 10 miles per hour. It also will go into an off-road height if you so select, so it'll make it even higher if you need more clearance. But when I was doing some research on this car, I believe that they said this particular vehicle has the highest water clearance of any SUV out there. It's like 34 inches of clearance, so you could basically drive through a pretty deep stream if you had to. Not that I'm going to do it, but it's an option. So I did tint the front windows and I tinted the windshield. I love the metallic flake in this paint. It's really nice. So the plan is there's another video coming with the R8. I'll try and do some POV driving with the R8. I know some folks have been asking for it. The R8 video is going to be a little bit more of an update video on what's been going on in my life, and there might be a little twist to it to make it more fun. So anyway, hope you liked the video. We'll do a little bit of driving now so you can kind of get a sense for how comfy and floaty the car is, but it does have the ability to be a little more dynamic when you throw it in dynamic mode. I've taken on some off ramps and I do not feel like it's just rolling off of the road. Right, so doing some driving just to give you a sense for the car. It's very quiet. I'm gonna close the sunroof here just so you can kind of get a sense for how quiet it is. I'm going to close the shade too. Let's see, that's the whole roof shade. Just very quiet, very well insulated. Very little body roll going around corners. And it does have plenty of power. I believe the 0 to 60 on this is about 5 seconds, which is pretty darn quick. You can get a tune for it, and the tune will take you up to from like 520 horsepower to like 568. It's quite a lot. I don't need it though. I'm not going to be doing a tune video with this. Plenty of get up and go, and that wasn't even nailed. But it's not about speed with this, it's about comfort, and it is just so comfortable with the massage seats and just how cushy they are, very supple. You almost feel like you're cruising along in a private jet, which you're not, but it's very comfortable. At nighttime, the ambient lighting is really nice. I'm gonna have to catch some of the ambient lighting for you guys. I'll do that, and I'll include that in this upload as well. It does have the heads-up display. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it does have that. It tells you the speed limit, your speed, and it does have the gear indicator. If you're in drive or reverse, or if you're in sport mode, which actual gear you're in. Climate control is very comfortable. It's very quiet too. Obviously, it has Apple CarPlay. You can stream music wirelessly through it, obviously. It does have what's called Chauffeur Mode. I think I am going to show you guys what Chauffeur Mode is. It's pretty cool. I'm going to pull over and I'm going to show you what Chauffeur Mode is. I think you've seen enough of my point of view driving in the car. Right, so for Chauffeur Mode, you push the seat icon. Then you push this icon right here. That gets you in the chauffeur mode. Then you push this. Then you put passenger seat away. And then what that does is it opens up a ton of space in the back. Folds this down so there's good visibility for the back seat passenger, and gives you all this leg room. Now, if you get the long wheelbase version of this, it actually comes with a footrest that pops out, and I believe it even comes down from here, so it'll extend your legs and then give you a place to put your feet. I didn't necessarily want the long wheelbase. I actually looked at one, drove it, and it was just too big for me. So that's how that works. So to put it back, I believe you just push that, and then you reset to upright. And it just puts it back. When these seats stow, it actually pushes the front seats forward so that their headrest can clear, and once the seats get all the way down, it brings the seat back. For viewing, I really appreciate the support. Please like and subscribe if you want to, if you like it. That just tells me that you want more content. Feel free to put comments below. I try to get back in touch with everybody. I really appreciate all the positive support over the past couple of years since I've been putting the videos out. It really does make my day when I get people asking me questions and talking to me. So thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Peace.